Earth's future and America's pure change. The future offspring of earthling freedom of the Constitution is to hope for the coexistence of Earth's culture and the culture of intergalactic neighbors with the basic moral structure of justice and freedom, passive physical imprisonment and punishment through and after pure court procedures, violence, judgment, condemnation, hatred, greed, frauding, counterfeiting, illegal technology, meaningless war of cultural civil warfare, disrupting the peace shall no longer be tolerated on planet Earth. The Earthlings, their home planet, Earth, are the natives of this universe. Lady Liberty has no movement of her lips, no judgment nor condemnation exists in her mouth. Lady Liberty stands, watches, observes the division. Lady Liberty represents freedom, unity, justice. Lady Liberty stands on 2 feet, her foundation, unbreakable. When the sun sets, when the moon rises, when the sun rises, when the moon sets, she remains standing. Lady Liberty, beautifully decorated by the hands of Creator, designed by the Messiah, and architected by Earthlings. Hardcore drugs will be thrown into a furnace of no pollution, completely out of existence, due to the fatal fentanyl crisis. Canna will be federally legal and safe halusa and safe environments as well. I hope for new solutions of the effects of alcohol and the research of evolutionary canna, hallucina, and alcohol. A dream of Earth's bright future. Let's show others, let's show other nations the bright future of planet Earth. Love and wondrous, romance, astonishing, knowledge, and cures. Let's hope for possible existence of superheroes through safe genetic alteration for support against crimes on Earth. New transformations will occur upon the police, military, the two parties of the American government, without the termination of the Constitution, as well as getting updates for the Constitution. I feel it is time to rewrite America's history, nevertheless, all of planet Earth. It is up to the people of planet Earth to change the name of America through correct voting, processing, with no malicious alterations. I can only guide the people. I cannot forcefully choose for the people, for my intentions are to bring the people together with equal minds. I can give the people suggestions and options of the people's free will to stop division. Justice will come. Nevertheless, my idea involving the new name of America could be Snapping Turtle, which is optional and not a forceful idea. If nations are interested for great change or transformation of name, additionally a flag, recommendations can be processed. I love you all so much, all who dwell on planet Earth, for Earthlings are the indigenous of this universe. The people deserve so much more. If I could, I would give the 8.2 billion people on Earth a big hug of acceptance. But what I can do is pass knowledge and wisdom. I dream of Earth's bright future. Forcing soldiers to fight many meaningless wars for land conquering due to misrepresentation of a nation's flag is very saddening. Forcefully making soldiers fight meaningless wars is political abuse. Is forcefully drafting citizens who don't want to fight in a war is military extortion. And economic slavery, if you don't get a job to receive any type of currency, or if you are unable to acquire a vehicle for transportation, traveling from house to job, nevertheless, if you can't obtain food or find necessary liquid consumption, especially water, someone will pass away from the causes of hypothermia and hyperthermia on the streets or in buildings. Economic slavery leads to lives being lost in violent crimes or theft or even deception. Nonetheless, mass homelessness is due to economic imbalance from stock exchanges and Great Depressions. Earthlings has become so burnt out with such massive amounts of evolutionary energy lost from the causes of wars. and survival modes throughout the eons. I dream of Earth's bright future. I see a change where we no longer create labels of many things that causes tragic division of the Earthlings on planet Earth. I see a change that the rich and famous will receive epiphanies as I, who grew up poor, has received, that currency is the ways of the old. I see a change with fortune and gratitude based on my hypothesis that currency is realistically not needed in this infinite expanding universe. Here on Earth, we can have the freedom, without hurting one another, to prosper, without relying and worrying about currency that causes major health issues. I dream of Earth's bright future. I see much hate and condemnation, such confusion and hatred, violence and weapons of fury, blade of the tongue, and the lack of flower of the tongue. I'm concerned for humanity's fate, and I will do what I can to end racial division so that no one will be judged for the color of their skin in the universe. Fighting over racial superiority is as the scenarios of kindergartners fighting over which color of crayon they want in class. I imagine that interplanetary neighbors look like the colors of never before seen nor comprehended. All Earthlings see different colors of nature, sea life, animal life, bugs, amphibians, but shouldn't be an excuse for racist behavior. I dream of Earth's bright future. There are tyrannical decrees, statutes, and laws of corrupt dictatorship authorities to dismiss this speech for nations who wants to hear this speech. The allowing of cultural persecution should not happen. Let's hope for open minds to learn about intergalactic cultures. Excuse me. Let's end suffering of the innocent, the disabled, the deaf, the blind, and to never forget those that passed away in meaningless wars across the universe. We all must fully assist the homeless, not give grievance to the homeless. We must cure homelessness, improve mental and physical health, additionally emergency responding. Currency cannot purchase love, for love is an invisible force, a healing remedy to cure sickness and confusion. I dream of Earth's bright future. A righteous revolution unites many people, and if possible, all people. A revolution does not condemn all those who oppose, whether creed or group. What is in the midst of many eyes are plagues of political cults worn as a disguise to cover up Nazi regimes like a cloak of darkness. Yet voters are continuously voting out of obliviousness, fear, and confusion because people care for their family and children, although knowing of corruption in the voting system. The political deceit is equivalent to dirt being grass and the sun being the moon. Many in me has learned that there is much more to be learned. Even after feeling dumb, we all must continue learning to reach the next level of enlightenment. When fear arises, replace the F with L, then add the N after R, and the word learn appears. Learn that the feeling of fear is temporary. A dream of Earth's bright future. The weaponizing of politics, in addition to recognized political slothful laziness and mass manipulation with includance of propaganda brainwashing, nevertheless gluttonous money munching, stops the holy evolution of Earthlings, Earthling destiny, and Earthlings overcoming mass struggles. The global religion many people resist, or people who obliviously support or follow, is the currency religion that controls, destroys the sacred, beautiful planet called Earth in the Milky Way galaxy, or gets no one nowhere. All earthly wars leads to pollution, wasting resources, mourning loss, and cultural chaos. Written by I, TJP. I hope you all enjoy this speech, this message. Much love. Time for change. Time to love. Time to be peaceful. It's time for extraterrestrial contact. And that occurs. Much love, y'all. Peace.